Hi everyone, I'm Lena Katina and you're watching Sam Chats right now. And to all of my fans, I want to say that I am very happy to be doing this interview so you can see a little bit of inside of my life. So I hope you're going to have more information about me and what I'm doing during this interview. And by the end of the interview, you're going to be absolutely in love with me.
If you could go back in time, what age would you like to be again? 30 minutes to blink overnight. 30 minutes to. What happened to t.A.T.u?
That was a big challenge, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't want to change anything.
We said that we were meant to be. You know me inside and out. You lift me up, but I've only seen you really, and you've only touched me barely.
Hi Lena, thank you so much for being with us today. Would you like to send a message to your fans, Iranian fans, especially for the Persian-speaking audience?
Well, first of all, I think that this is my first time I'm doing this kind of interview, and for the Iranian fans and Persian-speaking audience in general, I don't think I've ever done something like that. So it's going to be interesting for me, and I hope it's going to be interesting for them to hear and know a little bit more of me. So I hope you guys are going to have a great time and you're going to enjoy our interview here. And what I can wish, well, it's almost the New Year, so I wish it to everyone to be happy, to be loved and being loved themselves, and to find the reasons to smile more often.
Thank you.
Several times a day.
Exactly, yeah, that would be perfect. Thank you so much for the nice introduction. So, how are you today? How is the Lena Katina of today after the tattoo? And are you enjoying yourself right now as a solo artist?
I am very much enjoying myself because being a solo artist means that everything depends on me and I am responsible for whatever is going on. So it actually feels good.
Yeah, it does.
I have a great team by my side, so I am absolutely happy in that area. Plus, we are recording and releasing lots of things right now, and single by single, and I'm not gonna stop there. So we continue to shoot our visors. That's actually a new word we introduced to the world because we're not doing the full-length videos. We're doing just like one Instagram minute video for several songs. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of interesting and new. Plus, Lena Katina is a mother and a wife, and I am enjoying that part of my life very much too. Although, again, it's pre-New Year, so I'm pretty busy with TV shows and, all kinds of work.
That's great. That's fantastic. So, wonderful news for your fans too. They will be hearing wonderful new stuff from you soon. And I wanted to congratulate you for being a mother now. And it's wonderful to follow you all these steps as a fan, and now that you have your own child, are you singing to your child? What's his name?
His name is Alexander.
Alexander, yes. So are you singing to him sometime? Is he interested?
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
That's fantastic.
It's actually pretty fun because he likes to sing different things. I mean, I don't think he has as good ears as me and my husband does, but he's pretty good.
Your husband is also a musician, right?
Yes, my husband is an amazing singer and a great songwriter.
That's
very
fantastic.
Talented.
That's fantastic. How much time do you spend with your child now, Alexander?
I spend every single spare minute of my life with my child.
Yeah. So it's a motherhood now that matters.
everything matters. You know,
Mm-hmm.
my project is kind of my child too. So I'm not giving up any of it. It's
Mm-hmm.
just I'm trying to find a good balance in between. And I'm traveling a lot. I have shows, and sometimes I'm gone for like 4 or 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
And Sashinka is with his father and with grandmas
Mm-hmm.
who help a lot. And I call and talk to him, and I always say, Sashinka, I will go. I have a work. I have work to do, so we'll be gone. But we're gonna talk. And at first, it was hard because I started traveling when he was less than a year old. I
Mm-hmm.
already started going
Yes. I'm
playing
sure.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every time I leave, I make it a big deal. Like I kiss him goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not running away while he's not watching.
I understand.
Make it
Yes.
a big deal. And at first, of course, he was crying, Mamachka, don't go.
Mamashka.
Mamachka, I want you to stay at home. Please don't go to work. But I was keep doing that and explaining him that, parents work and I need to travel, and I'm like giving him details that your mama's singing. I will be singing on stage. I will be wearing like a beautiful outfit. And so give him more and more like details, and I'm going to call you, or you can call me, let's talk. And now he's already friends. Like, Sashinka, I'm gone. Okay, mamichka, mwah, paka, like, goodbye.
Oh.
Like, have fun, whatever. So he is used
That's so
to
cute.
me leaving, but I always tell him when I will be back.
Mm-hmm.
Even show him the date on calendar, and they are counting with my husband, with his father, the days when mama comes. They put
Oh, that's so cute.
thingy. Yeah, check mark, and he is very attached to me. Of course, I
Of
mean he's a
course,
boy.
yeah.
He's my boy. So whenever I'm not at work, I'm with him.
Wonderful. So, a lot has happened since T.A.T.u. And as you mentioned, you're releasing your new songs. We will go back to T.A.T.u. and, of course, reviewing your wonderful career with T.A.T.u. But you have released great songs since then as a solo artist. And I remember one of your recent videos, it was McDonald's.
Yes.
And it's a remake of Andy Warhol's Eating Burger. That was
Yeah.
that was really interesting for me. And so, whose idea was it, Eating Burger? And please explain a bit about the concept of this song. It's in Russian, of course, but I tried to translate.
Well, the song is actually about love, and the
Mm-hmm.
song was written under the impression and influence of the very famous movie Candy. Heath
Candy.
Ledger is playing the main character there,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how the song got born. And if you will see the movie, you're gonna find this phrase there, like which is in Russian "Мы самые крутые в Макдональдсе,"
Oh,
and in English is "We're the coolest people in McDonald's."
yeah, I
It's
see.
basically it's McDonald's is not just McDonald's. It's just in general, younger people. They a lot of times go to the fast food restaurants, and they just don't care about anything. They so much enjoy the company of each other that they don't really recognize anything around them.
Yeah.
So the song is about this stage of the relationship when there is nothing in the world more interesting than two of you for each other. And the concept of the video, my manager Olga, who actually is the director of this Vizer, the video, and for the second one too, she directed everything. She came up with the ideas how to shoot, what to shoot. She's a big fan of Andy Warhol, and I love him too. I think he's a super creative person, and because we know this scene, we kind of decided to recreate it because it's fun. It's McDonald's and eating burger. I can't even start telling you how much fun it was to shoot it because it was summertime. It was super hot,
Yes.
and burgers are not sold in the morning. It's just breakfast burgers. So I had to eat the one the crew purchased in the evening.
Oh, in the evening.
So in the morning it was an absolutely not tasty cold burger, which I had to eat.
You had
and enjoy.
you had to act, use your acting skills.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really acting. It was just I'm eating a burger
Yeah.
in a very colorful environment.
Yes.
But also, it's a very famous thing right now. The mukbang, if I'm not mistaken, the name is. It's
Yes.
very popular right now in Asia, and that's when people eat in front of the camera.
I see.
For instance, like they just eat and talk to somebody, or just not eating by alone. So
These social media posts you mentioned,
Yes.
yeah.
yeah, I did mention
Mhm.
that. So I think this is kind of interesting topic, because there are so many loners in this world who didn't find their, who to eat with.
Yeah, exactly.
So why not eat with the internet on and feel not alone? I think it's pretty cool. I mean, somebody thinks that's stupid. I think it's pretty cool.
And you did it way better than Andy Warhol, in my opinion.
It was very nice. It was very, very.
Beautiful video and music as well.
Мы самые крутые в Макдональдсе. Твои найки, труд, мои конверсы. Мы из тех, кто не слушает новости и не листает посты. Нет, самые крутые в Макдональдсе. Твои найки, труд, мои конверсы. Самые крутые в Макдональдсе. И это не стиль. Нет.
So, what is your dream today, Lena? I know you have experienced fame from such an early age. I believe it was 9, right? You were 9?
Well,
By the time-
fame, like fame. I think it came a little later. I was in the children's band Непоседы.
Yes.
It was super fame, but I was on TV already, and that starts when I was 11.
When you were
And
11.
then tattoo started when I was 14,
14,
and
yeah.
by 16, I think I was 15 when we released All the Things She Said video
Yes.
in Russia. So 16 is already kind of
The time you
like
experience fame, yeah. So,
yeah.
Comparing to the Lena from the past, what is your dream today?
Well, Lena from the past wanted to do what she loves to do, which is singing.
Yeah. Is
So
this
I
the same?
still do sing. I still love to sing, and I hope I will be able to continue to do that, and to bring joy to people, and just record great songs, which is gonna be very close. Maybe is the right word for the people. Like so they can understand what I'm talking about. They can and
Emotionally
they can
connect.
find themselves in that songs, and maybe it's really nice when I hear the comments like, "Oh my God, your music helped me so much
Yeah.
to go through this or to go through that," and that is actually the best compliment I can wish for.
Yes. Exactly.
Because music is also, it's a tool which can help people, and if I can do that, that would be amazing.
Yes, that's fantastic. So you said you have written the song McDonald's, and the idea comes from watching a movie, right?
Oh,
So-
I didn't write it. It's another writer wrote it. It's
Who was
actually
the
a
writer?
girl. It's Anna. Anna, she's Ukrainian actually. She's absolutely amazing, and she
Mm-hmm.
wrote the McDonald's song, and she wrote Kosi, and she wrote
Your recent
the
songs then.
my last song, yeah, Kurish, and she's Anna Baston is her name. I
Anabasta.
actually have her on Instagram. If you're gonna go to any of the posts
Mm-hmm.
with with the introduction of the songs, you're gonna find her there. Super talented, and we loved actually four songs. So I just released one more, Kurish, and the other one is coming soon too.
So Kudish, what is the song about? Your latest video also.
Well, it's also it's a love story. It's always a love story with me
Mm-hmm.
because we have different stage of the relationships. We go through a lot.
Yeah.
Relationship is a hard work
Mm-hmm. It is,
in
yeah.
general.
So,
So
but I remember that you had said in one of your interviews that it is difficult for you to write songs in your own language,
in
Russian.
Russian, yes.
Yeah. How come? How is it that possible? You can
I
easily write.
cannot answer on this question. I have no idea. To me, it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever. I mean, I used to write poems in Russian, but I never thought of releasing anything or like showing something because I don't think they're good enough.
I see.
And if you have people who can do it better than you,
Why not?
which is obviously better, then
Mm-hmm.
why, maybe one day I will write something great and cool, which I would like and everybody else will. But right now, I just can't. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think what I write is interesting enough because I really love metaphoric lyrics in my songs. When it's not just straightforward, when it's some sort of the like game of words going
Mm-hmm.
on, and
Mm-hmm.
I can't really write it well by myself. With me, it's mostly straightforward.
I see. I see. Okay. Going back to Tattoo, you broke up with Julia in 2009, I believe, and it stopped
Yes.
there. And I remember you said that you were not in touch for about 4 years until the anniversary of your album. Uh,
Yes.
what happened to Tattoo? We want to know a short review. That's why it stopped.
So, well, short review is that we probably grew up, and it was just the time to split our ways because work together didn't bring us the same things which it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Plus we have totally different points of view on very important things for us.
Yes.
So it's easier to work, separately. I think it's a perfect situation because sooner or later a lot of bands split up,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I just think that it's a step forward. I look at it as a step forward, as a development of like not only the professional development, but also the personal development
I see.
too,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a big responsibility to be on stage by yourself when you used to be just with a group and divide everything by two.
Yes.
The energy and everything. I mean, and it's just a big step, and it
Mm-hmm.
was the tough one. I can tell you that, but I made it, and I am happy that I did.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't do it, I probably would never write my songs, my first solo album, which I'm very proud of.
Yes, exactly. So, in a way, you have bigger dreams than before now. And Lena Katina of today, her music is way more personal than Tattoo. Is that correct? Is that a statement?
No, I wouldn't say that it's like way more personal. It's just like my solo album. I co-wrote every single song on that album. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm singing not my songs, but I still feel every single one of them. Just like in Tattoo, we were singing great songs, and we felt every single one of them. Every song told a story, and very important stories, and.
Exactly.
lots of these songs even changed lives. So I think we did a great thing
Yeah.
for lots of people. And, it was personal then, it's personal now. I just matured, I'm not 16 years old anymore.
После нас не осталось звезд. Это боль, словно все всерьез. После нас не сойти с ума. На часах я рисую утро без тебя. Эти 5 минут без тебя. Эти 5 минут.
What was the very first song you ever wrote? Do you remember? Even if it's not published.
The very, very first song.
Yeah.
That's a good question, actually, because I'm not sure what we started with. Like the very, very first one. The very first one probably was World. I sang it several times on shows, but I don't think we released it yet. Maybe just today. Those are one of the first ones. The Beast Inside of You was one of the first ones,
I
for
see.
sure. So it was like maybe second one or first. I think Sven can answer on that
Yes.
question. She has better memory than I do at this kind of area. But as far as I remember, like those, or maybe it was IRS. I think it's either maybe it was IRS or just they or God knows. I mean, I just remember those that first patch of the songs which we wrote, and that was Fed Up. Actually, the name of the album is Fed Up
Fed Up.
on the album of the song. So it's Fed Up, Stay, World, The Beast,
The Beast.
Just a Day.
Mm-hmm.
Those 5, I think, were pretty much the first ones to be written.
Wow. Wow.
Te siento a mi lado, te siento a mi lado. Tú sabes quién yo soy. Levántame. Te siento a mi lado, te siento a mi lado. Tú sabes quién yo soy. Levántame.
So, how many languages do you speak, Lena? I know you have singles in Spanish and a Spanish album. Is that correct?
Yes, I do have a Spanish album, but I do not speak Spanish though.
Okay.
It was such a pain in the ass to record those songs in Spanish. I mean, it's like pronunciation is just, it's like, I don't know. Like I had a great teacher who was, fixing my pronunciation and making sure that I sing and pronounce the words in the right way. But it was a big challenge for myself,
I see.
huge one. But I mean, I have so many fans in the Spanish-speaking audience that that idea was for a while, sitting there for a while to record something in Spanish, and then we decided to do just one song, and then it's like, let's do 2. And then by the end of the day, it just turned out to be the whole album.
That's very rare.
But that was actually that was a big challenge, to be honest.
Yes, but the response was great, I think.
Yeah, Latin America loved it.
Yes. So you were recording a song in Italy, I remember. It was Golden
Leaves
Golden
with
Leaves.
Mora.
Yes. So tell us a bit about your collaboration there in Rome, and it was a beautiful music video as well.
That the video was amazing. We actually were shooting 2 videos in 2 days. It was my solo video, An Invitation,
Yes.
and it was the collaboration with Noemi for Golden Leaves.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Naomi is super wonderful person. I like her a lot. She is talented, and she actually acts and sings in musicals a lot. So she's an actress too. and a singer and a
Wow.
great person. And we have a mutual friend, Alex,
Mm-hmm.
who decided. I think he was managing her for a while, and we know him for certain amount of years too, and he helped us a lot. So he just said like, "Hey, would you mind to do a collaboration?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And the song is so Italian, and I'm a big fan of Italian music. I love Eros Ramazzotti. He's one of
Wow.
my favorite singers. I'm still dreaming. Maybe one day I will have a chance to sing with him
Such a
something.
beautiful voice. That would be
Yeah,
perfect.
I mean it's amazing, and they have their own like Italian style. I love that style a
Yeah,
lot.
exactly.
So that was just a fun collaboration, just kind of like partly as a favor to a friend, partly as just a fun experience.
Mhm.
And the but we had an amazing video director,
Yes.
Livia Alcalde. She is just, I mean, the video actually got several awards
Yes, yes, it
just
did.
for the video, and it was such a big pleasure to work with her and to shoot those videos. And I was actually pregnant
By the
already.
time,
And
yes.
yeah, I was 4 months pregnant
Hmm.
back then while shooting the videos. So we were trying to hide the belly as much as we could, but
Wow,
it
that.
was it already became a little bit tough. But yeah, that was a wonderful time, and I enjoyed the work. I mean, I love Italy in general. I
Yeah.
love coming to Italy. I love the architecture. I love the history, and everything. I mean. Italy is one of my favorite countries to visit and just to go for a walk, and I
Yes.
love Italian kitchen.
Promising you inspiration, hiding within my own provoking alibis, but they only tend to disappear again. Babe, you haven't called me lately, and I haven't found you breathing. I have to force myself to re-begin to paint my days with rainbows. You are part of my own world, dear. There's no need to bring you here. But I've only seen you rarely, and you've only touched me barely. I can only sleep straight through the nights or set them all on fire.
Speaking of your favorite cities and countries, what are your favorite countries and cities? Of course, after Italy.
Well, it's really hard to say because everywhere you go, it's something very special going on. It's a
Mhm.
connection between you and people. Me as an artist, I'm coming on stage and there are like, so many people and they're waiting for you and they are screaming. Like some people are more active, some people aren't less active, but they listen and so on. So it's just different type of audience.
Mhm.
But my absolute favorite to play shows in is Latin America, to be
Oh.
honest.
Mhm.
They are an amazing people who express their feelings and express their emotions like this size, like
Crazy,
wow,
yeah.
so I mean when you play a show there, it's just like their energy is just trying to wave you out from the
Yeah,
stage, like it's so huge.
exactly.
So I am actually
Looking forward
going
to.
to play a show in Mexico in February 2019. I'm going to, hopefully, if everything is fine, nothing changes, I'm going to Mexico to play a show on
That's
February
beautiful.
20th. Yeah,
Congratulations, great.
so
So
I will
congratulations also
definitely
to
do
the,
that.
yeah, to the Mexican fans of yours. So are you uh, interested in recording anything in collaboration with Iranian artists or in Farsi version?
I am very open for the, you know, interesting proposals.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'm always up for creativity, and if this is something interesting and new and maybe challenging, even I would be probably up for it. But that's the question for my manager.
Yes, of course. But speaking of Farsi, do you know any Persian poems, poets, or um, stories? Anything? Music? Do you know Persian music at all?
I don't think so. I don't think we have Persian music in Moscow. And to be honest, I'm not listening to the music too much.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, lately I'm listening to Chopin
Oh, okay.
in my car because I'm
Okay.
so tired of all the songs.
Yeah.
Just I love Christmas songs.
Christmas
That's what I
songs.
love.
What is your
Christmas.
favorite?
I don't have favorite. I love all of them. I just love the
The
mood of
spirit.
it.
Yeah.
And I actually sang one of them like as a present for my fans. It
Oh,
was the song White Christmas.
White Christmas.
But we also have a great Christmas song which was written by my guitar player, Your Coring.
Oh, that's great.
You
So,
can actually ask Sven to send it over to you because the song is amazing and it's a duet with my guitar player. He's
wonderful.
singing and I am singing. It's such a fun song. But yeah, right now I'm into classical music. Just want to give my ears a rest a little
Mhm.
bit because everything sounds so. I mean, there are so many great songs out there, but no, they're so similar to each other. I just need you
Rest,
know,
some rest for the ears.
classical influence. So that's why I have Chopin right now in my car and. Bach too.
That was very interesting because I also know that you're a professional pianist too. You do
I
play the
am not a
piano.
professional
I
piano
remember
player.
that you do play wonderful piano.
I did
Yeah,
play
yeah.
piano. I
Not
played
anymore?
music school.
Oh, that's
No,
new.
unfortunately, I think I totally lost an ability to play it. Actually, like the piano is right next to me, like here on my
Oh,
left side. But just recently, I tried to play something, and my hands just forgot
it
everything.
forgets, yes, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I used to study. I studied for 7 years. I finished music school, and I was playing a lot of classical stuff. And actually, during my performances, I was playing one of the songs too. But I just don't feel comfortable playing.
Hmm.
I just don't think I'm good enough to play. I'm good singing. I feel good singing.
Looking up and down and all around, looking for what can't be found. I'm lost in love with you. Shadows on the wall appear to be, but shadows never walk the same. I'm lost in this dance with you.
What about reading books? What have you read lately?
To be honest, I just read War and Peace by
Hmm.
Tolstoy. That's the
Great.
last one the last classical one I read.
Hmm.
Actually, I have several books. I'm reading one book. It's a psychiatrist book about kids psychology.
Hmm. Because you are
Uh,
studying, you had studied psychology after music, is that
I
correct?
did, yeah. I have a degree, but
Hmm.
I have a child right now, and
Yes.
I am a mother. So I really love to read this kind of literature just to, educate myself a little
Hmm.
more and memorize certain things. So I'm reading. It's a great book by Julia Gippenreiter. Her name
That's
is.
Russian.
Yeah, and I'm reading her book right now. I was reading Tolstoy, and now that I've finished Tolstoy, I'm reading right now Erich Fromm.
Hmm.
I don't know how to translate it. "Искусство любить" is the name. So it's kind of like um, something about love.
Something
Let
like
me Google it actually.
that. That's
Let
fantastic.
me,
For
The
sure.
Art of Loving. The name is The Art of
The
Loving.
Art of Loving. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Eric Fromm. Yeah, it's an amazing book, and he is a great psychologist, and it's pretty old, but
Hmm.
it's never late, never too late.
Of course, yes. So, talking about the video that you mentioned, your manager had directed. Have you ever directed a video yourself, or are you interested in videos, making videos, or you just give it to the band and your team and good to go?
Yeah, I just give the, because I think that the key to have
Thank
you
you.
know yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
In Eric from everybody needs to do what they can do well.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I can sing well.
Of course.
So I would love to sing. I'm
Hmm.
not a director, don't have any education in that sphere, in that area.
Hmm.
And why would I go and direct something for what?
That's
I
very
mean, I
good.
do have ideas, and for instance, Lift Me Up video
Hmm.
was totally my idea, like from the way I looked like, to the plans and stuff. But I did have a director to shoot it for me because I don't understand anything in that sphere.
Yeah, because it's very interesting to hear that these days you see a lot of people, and of course, when they are famous, it happens even more that
That they
they
start
want to
doing like
experience.
something.
Yes, yes, exactly. So it's very good to hear it from you that you are you give the job to the specialist in
Absolutely.
each
I mean,
category.
if I feel confident in something, I would do it.
Yeah,
But if I don't feel confident, then why?
yeah.
Just to put my name that I am director? Why?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's great.
I'm the person, in front of the camera, and this is my profession.
Exactly. So, do you spend a lot of time on social media or internet at all?
I do spend some time on social media, of course,
Mm-hmm.
and especially again because I'm an artist, and nowadays it's all on internet mostly. I have to spend a lot of time on social media.
Yes,
I'm trying to,
it's part of your job.
yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So taking pictures, I mean, I'm not very good at it. I'm trying to be as active as possible, but I'm not the person who's going to share breakfast, lunch, and dinner with my fans. I think it's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm just sharing when I feel like sharing, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
sharing the work stuff when it comes to professional things,
Mm-hmm.
and just very significant, maybe something significant in my personal life, like for instance my son's birthday. I can post something and say, "Hey, it's my son's birthday," or wedding anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly, I mean, I'm trying just to keep people updated of
Your work.
what's going on in my professional life, and
Yes.
from time to time in my personal life too.
Yes, that's great.
I have one question about the Lena Katina of the past. If you could go back in time, what age would you like to be again?
Oh, I don't know. It's really a hard question because I kind of feel good. I mean, I'm a 34 years old woman. I have no idea how to live without my kid anymore
Mm-hmm.
because I am enjoying very much being a mother. So, in this, like, he's 3.5 years old, and I already can't understand how I was living all this 30 years without him.
Yeah.
So, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's very nice.
Because I'm happy here and now. Plus, a lot of times I hear a question like, what would you change in your life? Like, if you can go back in
Mm-hmm.
time,
Mm-hmm.
what would you change? Actually nothing, because whatever happened to me before helped me to become who I am right now.
That's
And
right.
I think I turned out pretty well. So I don't want to change anything. I just want to be happy and do whatever I'm doing and do it
Fantastic.
well.
Beautiful answer to that question, Lena. Thank you. And I'm very happy for you to hear that answer.
Thank you.
remove our defenses. There's nothing we can overcome. Now that all the doubts are gone, love set us free.
So, Lena, thank you so much for being with us today, and it was such a huge honor to have you on the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
So, do you have anything to add to your interview? Anything to the fans?
Well, I'm just gonna say that I will be releasing lots of different things. So please follow me on Instagram and different social media pages. I have them all, and I just hope that maybe one day I can come to Iran and play a show.
Yes, that would be
Maybe one day.
fantastic. Thank you.
Because I've never been to Iran, and it would be interesting and pleasant experience. I'm pretty sure. So otherwise, just follow me, and I hope you're gonna enjoy whatever I'm doing. And for you guys, I just wish that you will find happiness, because happiness is something you have inside. You don't get it from the outside. So find it in yourself and be happy, and just all the best in life. And again, a happy upcoming new year, and I hope the new year will bring you a lot of joy and a lot of great things, maybe something new, maybe some new opportunities. It always does, though. So all the best to you guys, and take care of yourself.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful message to end this interview with. And we would like to wish you a wonderful, happy new year ahead in 2019 with lots of success, and also very good news for your fans here also in
Thank you.
Iran. Thank you, Lena Katina from Moscow.
Yep.
Thank
Bye.
you. Have a great time. Thank you. Thank you
you
so
too.
much for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sam.
Bye-bye.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Bye.
За рассветом вдоль на низком ходу, как солидный спорткар в 90-м году. Ты так любишь, когда я веду. Наши встречи — это бешеный рейв. Среди тысяч людей нет таких, как мы, эй. Среди людей нет таких, как мы, эй. Мы самые крутые в Макдональдсе. Твои найки трут мои конверсы. Мы из тех, кто не слушает новости и не листает посты. Нет, мы самые крутые в Макдональдсе. Твои найки трут мои конверсы. Самые крутые в Макдональдсе, и это не стиль. Нет, нет. В этом кадре полароида мы с огоньками в глазах навсегда влюблены. Ждем пришествия второй волны. Привкус кока-колы на языке и на память тату на любимой руке. Мы не опознаны пока никем. Мы самые крутые в Макдональдсе. Твои найки трут мои конверсы. Мы из тех, кто не слушает новости и не листает посты. Нет, мы самые крутые в Макдональдсе. Твои найки трут мои конверсы. Самые крутые в Макдональдсе, и это не стиль. Нет, нет. Мы самые крутые в Макдональдсе. Твои найки трут мои конверсы. Мы из тех, кто не слушает новости и не листает посты. Нет, мы самые крутые в Макдональдсе. Твои найки трут мои конверсы. Самые крутые в Макдональдсе, и это не